safety features. There's no actual functionality in terms of cooking, in terms of fire management, fuel management, but it is portable because you don't need anything. You just light some stuff on fire. Here is an example of the fire pit where you can just put some rocks around a fire. Again, this gives that false sense of safety. We're still seeing wildfires happen due to this, but it is portable because you don't need anything, you just use your surroundings. This is the third thing I was mentioning. This is essentially a steel mesh panel that goes over 3 aluminum sticks. This offers another false sense of safety, not because the fire isn't off the ground, but because it's very unstable. It tips over, and this is causing wildfires as well. The last solution, there we go, is the fire bowl. This does offer a great deal of safety because it completely contains the fire. It's solid steel. But because it's solid steel, there's no portability. You can imagine trying to pick up a 75-pound bowl and putting it in the back of your truck, and how much space that's going to take up. And again, we still don't see any wood splitting capability, and we don't see any cooking features. So I got curious, I started asking around. I asked on Reddit in the camping section, I asked on Instagram on the camping pages, and I also just went to Bass Pro and just talked to some people, and out of the 122 responses I got, 53 said that they were completely unsatisfied with the current solutions out there, whether that be the mesh pit, whether that be the fire bowl, or just digging a hole. The 38 and 4 that said that they don't see a problem or they're unwilling to spend money, those people are actually in violation of US law if they're within state or national parks. So that's another problem I saw as well. My solution. So I began looking around and researching, doing some development, just kind of experimenting with some pieces, and I came up with the fire base. Now what this does is, it offers me a solution that is completely safe. It contains the fire, it is steel, which meets the US requirement, but it collapses. You can take it apart, fold it completely flat, and stow it in small spaces in your vehicle, and this is hugely important. Also, and this is one thing I have yet to prototype with, is the ability to split wood with the device without using an axe, without using any other features. You use the wood to split itself, and also cooking capabilities. We like to have an accessory that goes on top of this that allows you to grill, allows you to skillet, allows you to smoke, everything on one piece of kit. And again, that stows completely flat in your vehicle. So why is that important? And here's my target market. My target market is overlanders. If you don't know what overlanding is, I don't blame you. Basically, you take your lifted trucks, your Jeeps, your rock crawlers, your off-road guys, combine that with your weekend kind of campers, and you get your overlanders. This is a huge emerging market. It's booming. You can see that in 2015 at Overland Expo East, they only had 75 vendors, but last year, or I guess this past year, 2019, 2,348 vendors. And that's just East. They have one at West and they have one in Europe. Both of those were bigger. The overlanding community prides themselves on how efficient they can pack their vehicles. How much can I get into my vehicle as efficient as possible so that when I'm out there on the trail, I'm very well organized, I can pack up and I can move from my campsite as quick as possible. And really the success and growth of this industry is just due to Instagram, YouTube, people getting the word out there and saying, hey, look how much fun we're having, come join us. So, my go-to-market strategy. My idea here is to initially start a Kickstarter campaign. And the idea here is I make 5 prototypes, I send it out to 3 of these key influencers. I keep 1 clean and unused that I can show to stores, Bass Pro Cabela's, and 1 with me just for R&D and experimenting with new techniques that we're gonna have here. Once I get the feedback from these YouTubers, I have talked to all 3 of these guys. They have agreed to test my product for about a month, and they'll release a video on it in March, the same exact day that I start my Kickstarter campaign, so that I'm getting that traffic coming directly to me, and I'm getting a larger audience. Eventually down the road, I wanted to have my product on shelf in Bass Pro, Cabela's, REI, Camping World, all those outdoor outfitters around the country. So, price per unit. Eventually when I go to market, I can make these for about $102. That's tax, shipping, bag, everything included. I want to sell it for $200. Current solutions like the Fire Bowl, which is big and bulky, it's going for about $240 right now. So I'm still undercutting the price and adding a lot more features. For my initial 5 prototypes, I can make all 5 for $485. That's with bag, that's with the shipping to the 3 YouTubers, which are out west and everything. Those would be my 5 prototypes. In order to launch my Kickstarter campaign, I will need a professional video, something just to showcase what we're all about, what we offer, and our product in and of itself. Ryan Smith from Rolling Fort Media, he's actually recording this event right now, has quoted me for the entire video to be edited and put up on the website about $2,000. So my ask. I'm asking for the $750 that I need for creating the 5 pieces, getting it shipped out to the West Coast, 2 to California, 1 to Colorado. I'm asking for the $2,000 for my promotional video and my $2,500 for the actual Kickstarter funding me feedback. The way Kickstarter works, if you reach half your goal in the first 24 hours, you get moved from page 7 to page 1. That traffic immediately increases. So if I take my $2,500, distribute it to friends and family, they feed it back into my campaign, I reach half my goal immediately, I go to the front page, I get more traffic, I get more income. And that's Firebase Ethics. Thank you.